All right, you're welcome back. This is Emmanuel Kadri, your regular host on Break Into Tech. This time around in Python programming, we are talking about the elif statement in Python. Elif statement is used as an alternative branching if a particular condition specified earlier is not true. For instance, in the previous video, we discussed we said x is equal to 5, y equals to 7, and then we checked if x is less than y and provided a condition. We provided a command that the compiler should follow, provided that x was less than y. And then because x was truly less than y, the condition is true, then it was able to give us the results that we expected because x was truly less than y. All right, now let's assume we have a case that we decided, let me just copy this, all right, go to the next tab, and we paste. All right, good. So let's have a situation where x is actually greater than y, all right? We know that 5 is not greater than 7. So we just want to try a case whereby the condition is not met and we have to provide an alternative condition. If an alternative condition is to be provided, if the first if condition is not true, then we use the elif statement in Python. And then, as you can see, that the moment I press the enter key, it is still indented on line 7. Thinking we still want to provide some more commands that Python is expected to follow under this if statement. But now we don't want to provide more commands under the if statement. Rather, we want to create a new statement called the elif. The elif. The elif is a keyword that is formed from else if, that is else, which means alternatively if. So the full statement it should have been else if, all right? So, but it was shortened to elif, all right? So now elif is also another conditional statement where you provide another condition if the previous condition is not accepted or is not true, rather, okay? So, and then we say elif x is less than y, okay, then you press the enter. This enter key or the return key, by the time you press it, you see that it automatically indents also, just the way it did previously with the line 5 after the if statement or after the if condition. All right, so you see that it says elif x is less than y, which means alternatively or otherwise, if x is less than y, do this for me. So we are just going to say print, we're just going to say print y, comma, is greater than x, All right, good. And so we have provided a second condition, right? And we have given Python a command to follow that, okay, please, if x is less than y, all right, that is otherwise or alternatively, if x is less than y, do this for me, okay? Now let's see what happens if the program is run. When the program is run, so what do we have? We have 7 is greater than 5, okay? Because of the fact that, yeah, the first condition wasn't met, so Python checks if x is greater than y, and then if x was truly greater than y, it would run this stuff and ignore the next command, which will ignore the elif command. But because the first line is not true, then it will do what is in the next line to check the next condition. And then if the next condition happens to be true, it will do exactly what you asked it to do, all right, after that condition. And that is how it works. So the elif is an alternative statement, an alternative condition if the first condition in the if statement was not met, all right? And so that is it. So y is greater than x truly, so 7 is greater than 5. And then also I want to tell you that you are very free to tell Python to do anything whatsoever. It is not compulsory that it is this statement you write. Anything, whatever is it that you write, even though you choose to say Mr. Emmanuel is great, no problem. It will work. It will work perfectly, okay? Whatever is it that you have asked it to do, it will do it for you. So it's not compulsory that you must say y is greater than this. Anything you like, you can ask Python to do. In as much as the provided condition is true, it will just execute the following command for you. And that is how it works. All right. So now I believe you've understood the use of the elif statement and that of the if statements. So if that is clear to you, then see you in the next video. Bye.